So let's get our card and we can start to put everything together. First thing we want to do is layer the Swiss Dots cardstock on top of the card. You can use any adhesive that you like to work with. Center this in the middle of the card and give it a little touch. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we want to layer the next 3 layers of embossed cardstock in reverse size order, which means we're going to put the middle one on top of the largest one that we have here. Then we're going to use dimensional glue dots to adhere this layer. By using dimensional glue dots, you're going to give some depth and show off the texture of the embossing that you did. We have 2 more glue dots to put on, and then we're ready to put this layer onto the other 2. Okay, if you can see, these are dimensional glue dots. We're going to put them now onto the center of this card front. Once you have those 3 pieces done, the next thing you want to do is take a length of ribbon and cut it about 1.5 inches to 2 inches larger than the card front. So I just lay it over the front and I take a look. Now turn it over and put 2 pieces of tape in the area on the back of the card where you want to have the ribbon stick. So now we're going to place our ribbon where we want it, put it around the back of the card on both sides, make sure it's nice and straight, and just rub it onto the adhesive that's on the back of the card. This will hold it enough, and then just to be sure, I always add 1 more piece of adhesive holding both ends of the ribbon together. Now that you have that done, you can take your adhesive, apply it to the layer of cardstock. Well, actually, it's all the layers of cardstock that we just put together. Now that you have your adhesive on here, we go back to the first layer that we placed, and we're going to center this right on the card. Now we have our card with 4 different embossed layers of cardstock, and they contrast each other very well. The next thing we want to do is take our butterfly, get a sense of where the center of his body is, make sure that the embossed side is up, and you're going to take 2 glue dots, put them on the back of the butterfly where the center of his body is, and adhere him to the spot that you want him to be on the front of the card. Once the butterfly is down, you can hold your thumb on the middle of the card and just give his wings a little tip up so that he's not lying completely flat on the card. Next, you'll want to take your gems. You can use self-adhesive, or you can use the loose gems like this and use glue dots or zip dry glue on the back, and you're going to apply them wherever you would like on the card. I put mine in similar spots that were shown on the sketch. I have 3 on the bottom and 3 on the top, and I used mini glue dots to adhere mine. I won't show that now in the interest of time, but I do want to show you how to finish off your ribbon. Take another length of ribbon that's about as wide as the card and just slip it under your ribbon on the front, position it where you want it, tie it in a knot, pull the ends fairly tightly, and then trim your ribbon on the bias. to give it that nice angled look. Okay, so here's our project today. We worked on and completed this lovely embossed layered card. It has multiple layers of cardstock with 4 different embossed layers on the card, as well as a different embossed pattern on the butterfly itself. The wings are lifted for a 3D effect. We have some embellishments that are simple but elegant. I hope that you give a white-on-white card with numerous different patterns of embossing folders a try. It's a terrific way to work without color and yet get depth and interest to a card. Thanks so much for joining me today and the CUTTLEBUG Challenge blog, and I'll see you next time at Fab Friday TV. Have a great day.